So today I want to talk about the importance of doing things that don't immediately pay. And I'm not just talking about money. And I'll probably title this video something like the best ROI, the best return on investment isn't instant. So you really have to think about like how life rewards anything at all, right? Like if you go to the gym, you're not going to get rewarded instantly. You're going to get rewarded for doing the things that are long term. So if you're using the right form, if your diet is locked in early, all those things that are not going to pay off immediately, because the person that's ego lifting early and maybe just pushing things, he may be lifting heavier, he may even grow a little bit bigger early, but someone that is lifting more safe, lifting more intentionally will be, bigger and stronger in the long run and healthier. And that's for life as well. Like even right now, I'm doing a lot of things that are going to be paying me in the next 5 to 10 years. I don't think it's going to pay me in the next 6 months or even a year. And I'm thinking much long term than a lot of people could even comprehend. Right? Some people don't even want to plan for the next month, let alone the next 5 years. And the reason why that's important is because you really need for things to, compound a little bit. When I had my first business at 18, I made about $5,000 a month. And the business went dry because I didn't expand upon the business. The business model was replicable. And eventually I had too much competition that made the business not worth running. And what I've learned from that now is that when you have to act a little faster, you have to, scale a little faster and kind of acquire market share. And a lot of stuff that like that you learn from the first business. You have to compound. And that's what I mean by compounding. But really skills are a lot of skills that like people think like something as simple as design. I remember a couple of years ago design wasn't as big as like going to like software development or anything like that. But nowadays, the better designer I think could create a better app than the better than a strong software developer with no design knowledge, because AI can help with all the coding. The design is just what AI really lacks. So like if you were to develop real skills, no matter what they are, eventually the world will reward you, right? We're in this time of AI where it's assisting with all these technical skills and all this information gathering. And eventually, in 10, 15 years, it's going to be something else. And I know that sounds like a long time to a lot of people, but that's really how long you got to think. And if you're not thinking in the long term and you want instant returns, your returns are going to be very small. If you can't think about building a business that you're going to grind for 5 years, you really want that short 6 month exit, your business will probably never accumulate to anything. If you want a quick career, you want the 2 month boot camp and making, X amount of money in a career, those kind of careers are going to be saturated, right? No, whatever time you put in, whatever time you invest, it's probably what will pay. That's like the formula for life. So basically, if you kind of deconstruct it and kind of reverse engineer it, you can kind of make the formula true for the opposite. So if you spend more time and you are more deliberate, no matter what you're doing, you could be a painter, you can be a writer, you can be a music artist, right? No matter what you're doing, if you dedicate enough time and if you think about 10 years, I just don't see a world where that level of intentionality that you just won't crush the competition. And that's what I mean. If you truly invest in things that aren't instant, some things that take years to perfect, I think you're going to win because nobody else is doing them.